I'm doing a little last minute packing. We're going to Palm Springs. We have 36 hours and a full tank of gas, so why not? We didn't put a lot of planning or time or thought into our trip to Palm Springs. We had a hard list of about 8 things that we wanted to see while we were there. So first, I really wanted to take a picture underneath the wind turbines. They're the big windmills that you see on the way to Palm Springs. Nate really wanted to stop and get a date shake. Then I thought, it's still cold here in San Diego and I really want to go in the pool. A photo at the Seguro Hotel. Now I heard the food scene in Palm Springs is coming up, so on our list that was number 5. The main reason why I wanted to go to Palm Springs was to head up on that aerial tram and play in the snow. And finally, there's supposed to be some amazing art in Palm Springs, so for sure we want to see some fabulous art. So off we go. Let's go. Traveling with teenagers means you have to start your trip at a coffee shop. About 20 miles outside of Palm Springs in Indio, you will run into some amazing wind farms. Wind power is the use of airflow through wind turbines to mechanically power generators for electricity. Wind power as an alternative to burning fossil fuels is plentiful, renewable, widely distributed, clean, produces no greenhouse gases, an amazing invention. You can book a guided tour for about $59 or just stop and take a picture. Either way, those giant windmills are worth the time. Once you pass the windmill farms, you will be beckoned by many signs offering date shakes. Don't miss the opportunity to stop. We stopped at Shields. A date fruit is the product of a date palm tree. The date fruit is one of the oldest cultivated tree crops and has been grown for thousands of years. Many people eat dates whole like a snack. They chop them up and have them for dessert, or they stuff them with sweet or savory fillings and serve them like appetizers. They're so delicious. But around this part of town, we like to drink them in a shake. If you're going to stop at Shields, make sure to take a stroll through the garden. There's a small entry fee. However, if you eat at the cafe, you can enjoy the garden for free. The paved walking path winds you through 17 acres of date farm. It's a very easy walk. As you can see, even the teenagers appreciated the beauty. And of course, I was so glad to find the name of that tree I've been dying to plant in my garden. Inside the gift shop, there's a theater where they show a video and you can learn all about how dates are cultivated. The history of Shields Date Garden goes all the way back to 1924, so make sure to stop. Take a piece of history with you. Palm Springs is about 2 hours from our house. We wanted to make this an overnight trip, so we booked a room at the Palm Mountain Resort and Spa. It was expensive and basic. They have great landscaping and a pretty pool. But after a quick dip in our hotel pool, we zipped over to the Seguro Hotel to enjoy their pool party. Just 5 minutes from downtown Palm Springs is the colorful, beautiful, fun, sassy Seguro Hotel. Even if you're not staying at the Hotel Seguro, you can buy a day pass and soak up the sun in the 2 hot tubs, outdoor pool, poolside entertainment, live music, and movies. Do it! We had dinner at Lulu. It's a beautiful place. There were long lines and lots of people. The food reminded me a little of cruise ship food. First thing in the morning, we drove up to the aerial tramway about 15 minutes from our hotel. Palm Springs Aerial Tramway is the world's largest rotating tram car. It takes you 2.5 miles from the floor of the desert all the way up to the Mount San Jacinto State Park.
Workers and the materials to the various sites by helicopter. For the new rotating tram cars, the improvements included
From the observation deck, you can see the spectacular view. Up top, there's 2 restaurants, a natural history museum, a theater, gift shop, and 50 miles of hiking trails. But what I want to talk about is the snow. That's why I went up that tram. That's why I wanted to go to Palm Springs, the snow. We went in the middle of April and there was still plenty of snow up there on the top of that mountain. Making it up to the snow was the highlight of our weekend. If I could give you one piece of advice about going on that aerial tram, is to book your tickets in advance for the first ride up the hill. You'll avoid the crowds and you will thank me. We rounded out our trip and crossed that last thing off our list when we stopped by one of the Desert X art exhibits. This trendy art installation by artist Doug Akins, or maybe Atkins, I'm not really sure, is called Mirage, and it's a mirrored clad house. So if you thought that the Coachella Valley was best known for its music, you might be surprised to know that they have some pretty stellar art going on. So pack your bags, make a list, round up the kids, force your teenagers to come with you, tell them they're going to get ready to Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube their faces off, because doggone it, Palm Springs is fun. Thanks for taking the time to watch my video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you like this video or if it was helpful in any way. Check the show notes down below. I'm going to list some helpful links, and subscribe so you'll be the first to know next time I go someplace what's good.